Welcome to We Don't Color on the Dog. I'm Rick Outzen, your host. We've got a great weekend coming, the first weekend of May, the Pensacola Cigar Weekend. We got Dr. Charletha Powell with us to give us a lowdown on it. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you, Rick, for having me on. I love the name of the show, and I think it's apropos.
I color on a lot of dogs, I'm afraid, but they keep telling me not to. Tell us about the weekend.
Well, the weekend is a weekend that brings people of all cultures and just a diverse group of people that the commonality is cigars. Whether
Mhm.
they love to smoke them or they've just been interested in them and like to see what the culture is about. That's what it's about, is bringing about those connections, having a place here in Pensacola to bring about those connections, and also have at the same time have economic impact on the city I love and live in. It came to mind for me to bring it here because I've gone to others in other cities, larger cities. There's ones in Houston and Miami, Tampa, Charlotte, and they're very big cities with five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 cigar lounges. And
Mhm.
so it's a mainstay there. But what I found here is we have two great cigar lounges, Cigar Factory and Cordova Cigars. But I never knew where the pulse of our culture was, the cigar culture. And what I found with these weeks and weekends that I've attended, it brings people together that would not normally be together. Like I have most of the people, most of the vendors and cigar brands that are coming into town are ones that I've met either doing things with them online, never met in person, but we built relationships that way, or I've attended their events and now they're going to support Pensacola. So they're traveling, from Virginia, from Maryland, from Texas, from Charlotte, from Houston, and they're coming here to participate in Pensacola, little old Pensacola.
Tell us about how the 3 days play out. What can people expect?
People can expect the first day on Friday, we're going to be at Cigar Factory with a group, with our VIP group, where we'll have an event there for a couple of hours. We'll then go over to Blend Lounge and we'll do something there with them. We'll have a DJ, and then after hours, the after party, so to speak, will happen at Cordova Cigars. And that's where this economic impact comes in. And then on Saturday, we have the main event, which I'm really excited about, and that's going to be at Museum Plaza, and it is Kentucky Derby themed because that is Kentucky Derby weekend.
Right.
Cigars, mint juleps, perfect pairing, perfect day, perfect place. Museum Plaza, I think, is like the perfect venue to have this outdoors, and so we are encouraging everyone that attends to dress in Kentucky Derby themed attire. So we're expecting to see the seersuckers and the beautiful dresses and the big hats and the fedoras. And so there will be a live band that will be there. Their name's Stars Band Live. There'll be a DJ. There will be a cigar brand called Rock Hill Cigars they're sponsoring the VIP lounge. So there'll be a whole lounge set up out there on the grounds. And then people will come in and just enjoy the cigar vendors that are there. They'll smoke some cigars, make some networking connections. And then on Sunday, we'll wrap everything up with what we call a farewell mixer at Cordova Cigars.
Okay. Now, is it a ticketed event? Is it one price for all events, or how's that work?
It's a ticketed event. There are two ticket prices. There is a VIP ticket that includes not only entry to all the things I just told you about, but it includes an open bar and it includes food. The other ticket is general admission ticket, and it allows you entry into the Blend Lounge event as well as the
Mhm.
main event on Saturday.
What got you interested in cigars?
I had never smoked anything in my entire life. Nothing, not even in college. And so I was at a convention and I met a person that had a lounge in Jacksonville, South Carolina, and said, "Hey, why don't you try this? We do this in meetings, networking and things." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not interested." I was accustomed to stereotypical, what do you call that? Mahogany wood walls with the big
Right,
couches, yeah, and a large
right.
ring gauge cigar. And so I was like, "Yeah, it's not for me." And they asked me to try it. And once I tried it, I was interested in the whole process from seed to smoke. It's such an intricate, beautiful process. And that's where I'm not a person that smokes it every day. I don't need to smoke, 3 times a day. I might even smoke every month, but I love what it represents. And so that's how I got interested in that was in 23. And ever since, that's what I've been doing.
All right, what's the website if someone wanted to how can they
The
buy
web
tickets? How can they find out more about this event?
Absolutely. On Pensacola Cigar Weekend.com. You can find out everything. I've tried to make everything as detailed as possible. You can also access the tickets there. The tickets are also on Eventbrite if you search Pensacola Cigar Weekend. For the general admission ticket right now, if you use the code LUXE10, LUXE, you get $10 off of that general admission ticket.
Cool, cool.
Yeah,
So, viewers, this is the chance to take advantage of it.
that's right.
Charletha, thank you so much for coming on. I wish you all the luck in the event. I'll get a ticket and go. I'm not a smoker at all, but I want to support what you're doing because I think, again, it's all these kind of events that really add to the culture of the community.
Absolutely. And for people, and I'm glad you made that point, Rick, before I go, the event is outside. And so we have a lot of people that are married to spouses that don't smoke at all. And so the outdoor event makes it very easy for anyone to come, whether you've never smoked or whether you smoke every day. And so I just want to encourage everyone to come out and support.
It's Pensacola Cigar Weekend. It's May 1st through the 3rd.
Third.
And we'll have all this up pretty soon. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for watching, and to keep up with what's going on, be sure and subscribe. Just click on the little dog to the right and click the subscribe button. You can also like this video and click on the bell, which will notify you of new content. This really helps the channel grow. We appreciate you.